wings to fly won't take you to the stars. Use the metal for a boat and you won't sail too far. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal pots about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode, 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 PinCode. Science can be tricky, it can overheat your brain. Science can be hard to chew, each bite can be a pain. Stop sitting in the dark, stirring metal pots about. You will change your life forever when you figure out the secret PinCode, 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 the secret PinCode, PinCode, PinCode,
Corner pocket off the bumper.
Corner pocket off the bumper.
That's game.
Bravo! Bravo, Carlin! Bravo!
Congratulations. You win.
Doko, join me for one game. There's no fun playing all by myself.
Well, at least you always win that way.
That way, I may develop a split personality.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I still can't. I have a lot of work.
Oh, come on, you. How can a few space rocks be more interesting than pool?
It's readily apparent that you know nothing about asteroid belts. You are probably aware already that our solar system is comprised of the Sun and 8 planets, and of course Pluto, a dwarf planet. But there are other dwarf planets in addition to Pluto, such as Eris, Haumea, and Makemake. And there are also over 3,000 comets hurtling through our solar system's vast space.
Yes, very interesting. So how about we play a game of pool now?
Hold on, I didn't get to tell you about the asteroid belts yet.
Oh yeah, the space rocks.
It's a ring of asteroids spread out between Mars and Jupiter.
Oh, I see there really are quite a number of them.
More than 300,000. And they're all very different. From 30 meters in diameter, which is about the size of our sphere jet, up to several hundred kilometers. The largest object in the belt is Ceres. Its diameter is 950 kilometers. This asteroid is so large that it's been classified as a dwarf planet. And we're not even including objects with diameters under 30 meters. There's over 1 million of them in the belt.
Okay, since we've started, I'll ask, where did they come from?
Earlier scientists hypothesized they might be fragments of a 9th planet in our solar system, Phaeton. In this theory, several million years ago, Phaeton collided with a particularly large object and was destroyed.
Poor people of Phaeton.
Don't worry, this theory is outdated. Today, scientists believe that the asteroid belt is just fragments of an unborn planet. When stars form in space, a lot of dust and gas is emitted. Thanks to gravity, they turn into rocks. The rocks gravitate to each other, and over billions of years until a planet is formed, like our Earth, for example. But if there's a massive object like a giant planet near the forming planet, then its gravity won't let the rocks merge. In our case, that giant object was the massive Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. So the asteroid belt is comprised of planet-forming material. At least, that's what a majority of scientists believe today. That's fascinating, don't you think?
Definitely more interesting than playing pool by myself.
Well, play with Wally then.
You're joking.
Teach him. You're a great teacher.
Oh?
Teach me? Yes, Carlin. I think I may have a hidden talent. Yes.
Ooh, obvious potential.
You just need to focus his potential in the right direction. He'll outplay all of us before you know it.
When do we start playing, Carlin?
You still have strength left to talk? More training then.
So can we play today? I think I'm ready now.
Yeah, later. For now, why don't you go and practice a little bit, something like shots off the bumper.
Huh. And what if we correct our flight path by 38 degrees and approach the object on a low thrust from our impulse engines?
Negative. The risk of collision with the asteroid is too great.
How can we get to it then?
What are we getting to?
Oh, don't scare me like that anymore, my furtive friend. You see, there's this asteroid that has a phenomenal amount of iridium metal, and it'd be great to get much closer to it.
On Earth, there aren't enough metals for you?
Alas, my friend, the resources of our home planet are not unlimited. Mankind on Earth constantly consumes resources. Some of them are renewable, for example, like forests, if of course you plant new ones. But others are not. First and foremost are extractable resources. In search of extractable resources, people dig deeper and deeper into the Earth's core. Each year, the population of the Earth grows and resources are required in greater quantities. But non-renewable resources only diminish. It's a sad prospect of the future. But here we have an asteroid that can help. Scientists believe that some, and maybe even many space objects, are rich in resources. The easiest means of extracting the resources would be on-site automatic mining that would not require human assistance. Mined resources would be collected and delivered to Earth using special vehicles, also automatically.
What's the problem? Extract your iridium.
Alas, this equipment has yet to be invented.
That's a problem.
Another means would be manual extraction.
That's a good alternative.
Absolutely correct. In the very near future, we may mine asteroids that way. First, we tow the asteroid into Earth's orbit, and then extract its resources. There will be brand new companies designed to mine asteroids.
If it's a good alternative, then why are you so unhappy?
Our asteroid is surrounded by dozens of others. You can't get there. At least I, as a scientist, see no viable means.
I see one! A carom shot!
A what shot?
A carom shot! It's a pool shot! A few rebounds, and the ball, or in this case the asteroid, will come directly to us like on a silver platter.
Ah.
Attention, sphere jet is damaged.
What the heck happened?
I just wanted to practice a little bit.
My friend, have you gone utterly crazy?
Indeed. It appears someone didn't understand your pool instructions very well.
Who shoots like that?
My friend, what are you thinking about?
That was, training. Now again.
We need a stop shot!
My friend, what are you doing? We don't need a stop shot. It's a bank shot.
Top spin! We need to put on top spin! Safety shot!
Kiss shot. Watch and learn. How about an Australian screw shot?
Warning, Spearjet has incurred extensive damage. Extensive damage.
I think it was a really good shot.
It's flying directly towards Earth. This is a catastrophe.
What are you so upset about? You said yourself that asteroid should be delivered to Earth.
First, that's not an asteroid, but second, it's too big. After it crashes into Earth, we won't need any more resources whatsoever.
Don't freak out. Doko will put on some topspin and alter this rock's trajectory.
Maybe we should make a safety shot. No, a couple of shots and the asteroid will get smaller and we'll block its path.
What's there to block here? We don't need topspin, but backspin. Wally.
And I say a safety.
What kind of safety shot? Let the professionals work here.
I'm already a professional.
Attention, energy supply at 0.
Unsportsmanlike, Dako. Unsportsmanlike.
Look over there.
That's game.
Long ago, the flowers grew like the Lord. Be careful! The paws are just mopped. Wait until they're dry.
Olga, mwah. The sparkle of your floors is as wonderfully shiny and magnificent as the rolls which we had for dinner were tasty.
That's the most romantic compliment of my life. Whoa. Which I have to admit is a bit sad.
Romance is just an embellishment of reality. Leave it to those who don't know how to cook.
Okay, let's hang it right there. Higher.
Why are you making a mess here? I only just cleaned up.
They're decorations for the holiday. It's for Valentine's Day.
Valentine? Do we have someone new on board?
No, that's what this Lover's Day is called, February 14th. On this day, it's traditional to give gifts to those you like. Some little gift in the form of a heart. It's not straight! Lift up the side!
What a lovely sounding holiday.
It is lovely. Okay, boys, we're done here. Now we need to put Spearjet in a pink color all over.
We.
Ah, youth. Whatever will they think up out of nothing better to do? Ha! Valentines.
Well, I think it's a lovely tradition.
Yes, but an exceptionally uninformed one as well, from a biological perspective. All these Valentine's Day things are symbolic images of our heart, although the similarity is rather remote at best. Our heart has become the source for a lot of confusion since ancient times. It is, however, the loudest organ, which invariably attracts a lot of attention, unlike other no less important organs. such as the liver, the kidneys, the spleen, or even the brain. Early hunters quickly learned that the heart stopping signified the end of life, which created the myth that our life's essence is contained in the heart, supposedly the most important organ. Even its name speaks to its importance. Heart, core, hearth, middle, all these are cognate words. From this sprung descriptions of one's personality like kind-hearted, or brave-hearted, or cold-hearted. In ancient Egypt, during embalming of mummies, more attention was paid to the heart, while the brain was just thrown out. They thought it had no good use. So if you ever meet a mummy come back to life, don't try to argue or reason with it. It will probably be incredibly unintelligent. It was only in 1628 that English physician William Harvey established that the heart is nothing more than a large pump which circulates blood through arteries and veins. Therefore, thinking that the heart is a symbol of love is really no more than a dense misconception.
Ha! By that logic, we could rightly say it's the stomach. After all, those in love do lose their appetite. Ha 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 ha.
It would be more appropriate if it was the brain, which it does, after all, pardon me, control our instincts.
No, my friend. The symbol of love isn't the brain, it's the absence of one.
Well observed.
Old insensitive humbugs! That's what you are! Such a lovely holiday, but no, we have to show off and giggle. If you don't want to have Valentines, that's your problem. But don't wreck the day for everyone else. Long ago, the flowers grew.
Well, for some, misconception is more convenient than the truth.
You know, Olga does have a certain point. We lately really have become kind of stale.
Or maybe just wiser. Your turn.
And more boring. We've stopped making little pleasantries or silly romantic gestures.
My friends, just don't tell me that you're upset about that.
No, that scares me. Nope, not that one.
Maybe, my friend, you shouldn't take it to heart.
I should. My friend, I should, and specifically to the heart, and then we will see who's an old humbug. Now, where was that? Aha, here, the nebula of the heart. When Olga wakes up, she'll see through her cabin window the brightest Valentine's Day greeting in the entire universe.
You're right. It is quite symbolic, but I hate to disappoint you. This nebula is over 7,000 light years away. We simply can't be there by morning. You could, though. Just show Olga that photograph.
Ha! 7,000 light years isn't that far away. It's been a while since I've done anything crazy as a romantic gesture. Haha! Full speed ahead!
Oh, what a beautiful morning! Carlin.
Ho, ho. Good morning, colleague. And happy Valentine's Day.
Don't tell me that you spent all night here behind the wheel.
No big deal. In my youth, I could go for days without sleeping.
In your youth, maybe, but at our age, deviations from our sleep patterns can have very serious consequences. How much coffee have you had?
Nonsense. More importantly, we're here.
Phenomenal.
So
yet. Okay, on 3. 1, 2.
Colin, when will it be 3? Colin!
So how's my old ticker?
It's too early to say, but the consequences of your poorly thought out, self-inflicted suffering could be most regrettable.
We'll have to see what the EKG shows.
What?
Electrocardiogram. Or in other words, electric impulses which appear when the heart contracts. As we already discussed, the heart is a pump which pumps blood. At every pump, blood flows through the arteries. You can feel these pumps easily by placing your finger on the inside of your wrist. These pumps are called a pulse. A healthy person has between 60 to 100 beats per minute.
So why not just measure my pulse using the old-fashioned way?
Alas, the pulse does not provide by any means a full picture of the heart's work. At the beginning of the 12th century, scientists discovered that during each contraction of the heart, there is a small electric current running from the heart throughout the entire body. These discharges are extremely small, and the current is approximately 1,000 times smaller than even a small AA battery. But modern equipment is capable of measuring even these insignificant impulses. These impulses comprise what's called an electrocardiogram, or EKG for short.
And what can all these little squiggles tell us?
Every one of those small squiggles tells us about how different parts of the hearts work, specifically atriums and ventricles. When contracted, they generate different impulses, which are visible on an EKG. By the size and form of these impulses, we can determine how different parts of the heart work and what may be wrong. So now we'll print out the cardiogram and check your pump.
How were you able to get yourself into such a state?
I just wanted to give you the most amazing Valentine's Day gift in the universe.
You old humbug! And did you stop to think that I'd worry about you? Have you no heart?
We'll find that out right now.
Congratulations! All impulses are normal. This is simply a phenomenal EKG. Your bad state of health was most likely due to fatigue. Why are you looking at me so strangely?
That's the best Valentine's Day gift in the universe.
There it is. Just like you asked for.
2 layers. Just finished in time.
Good job! Where are my Valentine's Day cards? Don't you dare tell me you didn't have time for the most important thing! Where are my Valentine's cards?
Well, Spheroscope 3000. State your purpose for coming to our time. Confess, small gadget. Behavior analysis. Plain silent. Okay, we can decipher that as well.
Hey, computer! Have you seen Spheroscope anywhere?
The requested device cannot be located.
That's so strange. I've looked everywhere. Spheroscope! There you are.
How about that? It's really Spheroscope.
intellectually curious viewer. Welcome, welcome. Today's log entry is dedicated to one amazing and fantastic device.
Finally, a positive analysis of sphere jet is registered. Analysis accepted.
Oh, 9. I did not mean you. You are, of course, a very good thing. But today's hero is Spheroscope. Don't get offended, computer.
Getting offended is a trait of imperfect biological organisms. I am switching to ignore mode.
Good. That means nobody will bother us.
I can still hear you.
You're supposed to be ignoring me.
Whoever turns ignore mode on can also turn it off.
Thanks to Spheroscope, we have learned about many discoveries and inventions, about which they have yet to discover or invent. This amazing device can tell us about the future of our civilization. And that future is wonderful. And it's also...
Also, this amazing device has led to a sharp increase in the probability of the crew's demise, as well as its valuable companion, Sphere Jet.
Yeah. Devices of the future need to be used very carefully. It's not wise to use things that we aren't quite ready for yet.
It's unwise to trust suspicious devices with unclear tasks.
You mean Spheroscope? It's just a harmless information storage unit. It doesn't have any tasks.
There is not enough data to support that conclusion.
Spheroscope is a gift from my dear horsey. She would never wish to do any harm to anyone.
A robot from the future sent a suspicious device to the past, which can change the course of history.
What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying, I'm stating a fact.
And what should I infer from this statement of yours?
It is statistically probable that in the future, machines could take control of the world.
Stop it! We know that Doko just mixed everything up then, and that story had nothing to do with Spheroscope whatsoever!
There's a hint of truth in every story.
What hint of truth? Why would robots want to harm anyone? You're a robot too? So are you intending to take over the world?
Answer: negative.
There you see.
I do not have enough resources for this. But a device from the future, however.
The Scaroscope cannot hurt us. It saved us multiple times. Do you remember when we couldn't take off from that strange planet? I asked about engines not requiring any fuel. I couldn't have thought of that myself.
More likely it was not assistance, but tactical strategy.
So what do you propose doing?
The most logical conclusion is getting rid of the potential danger.
There it is. Just like that, without evidence? We throw out such a useful device?
If evidence is required, there are different ways to find it. More difficult tasks have been solved in the past.
9! If you're so suspicious, well, I don't know. I mean, why don't you connect to Spheroscope and scan its memory? Just like BB did.
This method is too dangerous. I wouldn't want to contract some kind of computer virus from the future. There are more effective methods.
Stop that right now! Hey!
Begin analysis of potential danger. Just a second. Identification of device, serial number, model number. This is...
Looks like someone's met one of their descendants.
That can't be. That is, I wanted to say, it's statistically very unlikely.
So it turns out you're like Spheroscope's grandma.
Who are you calling a grandmother?
I meant that in a nice way.
Rock-a-bye, baby, in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. Sweet dreams, my little descendant. When you grow up, we'll have enough resources to conquer the world.
Not remotely similar. Why are you jumping around? Stop it! Stop! Stop it!
So she appeared again, huh? No, I don't understand. Like flying sharks or some other kind of heebie-jeebie I get. But a monkey?
A monkey.
What's the difference? Here. I recommend reading this before bed so you have normal nightmares and not about weird monkeys. Kids today.
Thanks. But no thanks. I've decided I'm not going to sleep anymore. Will you help?
You got it.
No sleeping! Awake, awake, awake!
Nope, not a record. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, 2-minute break. And no sleep.
You're being ridiculous. No sleep at all?
Yeah, what about it?
Nothing good will come of it. Nobody's exactly sure why nature invented sleep. After all, because of it, we spend a third of our life motionless, helpless, and hungry. But it's essential for every living animal.
Wow, a third of our life spent sleeping? It'd be better if we spent that time doing something more useful.
Well, you can try, of course, but you won't make it too long, I'm afraid, because it's only while we sleep that we get fully fledged rest. It's because of that the first signs of being tired is drowsiness.
I can relax without falling asleep. How about I just sit down and rest a little bit?
But it won't work. Staying awake too long can become true torture for us. If you overdo it with the insomnia, then you might not wake up at all. Not to mention all the very beneficial and healthy processes other than just rest. For example, lymphocytes become more active, which means our bodies can fight illnesses better. Our growth hormones also work harder to help us regenerate, which means we truly grow in our sleep. We still have a lot to understand about sleep, but we can state without hesitation that sleep is good. The healthy sleep calms and refreshes us and gives us more strength and energy. Sleeping is living.
If it's not possible to avoid your meeting with danger, then that means we need to go on the offensive. Next time you encounter this monkey, make a ferocious face and attack using the fighting style of the attack rabbit. Chico, what are you looking at? Are you even listening to me?
I can't even control my own dreams. I don't even realize that I'm asleep until I wake up.
That's a problem.
Control your dreams? Ha! It couldn't be easier. But first, some background information. Sleep consists of several separate stages. The main ones are called NREM and REM sleep. They alternate between themselves approximately 5 times a night. NREM sets in first as breathing slows down and our pulse decreases. During this stage, dreams are faint and unmemorable. NREM sleep is divided into 4 parts. The first 2 are called surface slow sleep, while the next 2 are deep slow sleep. To the ordinary observer, there's no visible difference, of course, except perhaps that sleepwalkers may arise during deep NREM sleep. After non-REM sleep, REM sleep begins, and it can last as long as 5 to 10 minutes. We continue sleeping, but our brains start working too. It starts putting away into storage all the information we accumulated throughout the day. REM sleep is further distinguished by the fact that our eyes continue moving, which is what REM sleep is an abbreviation for, rapid eye movement. It's during this phase of sleep that we see the most vivid and memorable dreams. So if you want to try and learn to control your dreams, then it would be better to do so during REM sleep.
But how can we do this?
Yoga and meditation. After half a year's training, you'll be right.
Half a year?
Chico, you can stop with the meditation. There's a better way. Wake up, Chico. Look what I dug up in the spheroscope. Managing your sleep is very simple. You just need to understand that you are sleeping. We experience our most vivid dreams during this, what is it called?
During REM sleep.
Right, that's it. That's when our closed eyes are still moving quickly back and forth. I think there's even a scientific term for it. Sleep peepers.
There's no such term.
That means I just made it up. Anyway, you need to wear a special device which registers your eyes sleep peeping and then triggers this device to emit a special audio sound.
But then I'll wake up.
You will wake up. This is a special signal. You'll hear it in your dream and understand that you're dreaming. All the rest is just mechanics. In short, I made an experimental model just for you. Use it and good luck.
So I need to sleep wearing that.
Would you prefer meditating for half a year? Don't forget, when you hear the bells, that means you're in a dream. Well, good night.
It looks like I'm dreaming. Well, that's it, monkey. Now I'm really angry. Now we'll see who's who here.
You must immediately leave the territory of this dream.
Haha, that's right. It worked. Oh. It's useless. No matter what I do, she's stronger and trickier.
But it's still your dream, which means it's your choice whether to make her more mischievous or friendly.
What do you mean?
Well, why don't you try befriending the little rascal?
Do you want a bauble?
Yes. Visa.
Chico?
Chico the Hedgehog.
Holy carrots! It's real contact. A meeting of two civilizations. Somebody pinch me.
The nightingale's not singing, and the hippo, he isn't crawling. The alligator isn't hiding. It's all so very tiring. Up there, no monkeys abound. Snakes lie quietly on the ground. The clouds won't rain down, and the sea makes no sound. When the jungle gets too stressed, all the beasts lie down to rest. Time to rest. Time to rest. When sleeping, the tigers don't roar, and the rhino, he just loves to snore. And sleeping's what elephants stand for, not awake anymore. The predators have gone for the day, pleasant sleep and dreams on the way. All the animals want their sleep, that's what they say, that's what they say. When the jungle gets too stressed, all the beasts lie down to rest. When the jungle gets too stressed, all the beasts. Time to rest. Lay down to rest. Ma.
Just one request. Don't touch the exhibits. This is a unique dinosaur egg which I found on an expedition in Tanzania. While the rest of the pieces in the exhibition allow us to accurately see how our world was in the time of the dinosaurs.
But these are all fakes.
Not fakes, just refabrications. Well, if truth be told, all the exhibits are replicas, all except the egg.
But how do we know that that's all how it was? Anyone could make up all sorts of dragons.
But paleontology does not fantasize, it examines. Our dear planet is roughly 4.5 billion years old. We can restore the last several thousand years of this cycle thanks to the science of history. According to various sources, from legends and chronicles to the first rock inscriptions, which are more than 40,000 years old. However, this is negligible compared to the rest of the life of the planet. What was before? In general terms, this question is answered by physics and astronomy. But these exact sciences, alas, are not able to tell us about the diversity of living organisms that existed for billions of years before the appearance of a rational man. And here, paleontology comes to our aid. The scientific study of prehistoric organisms. A picture of the ancient world can be traced through fossils and remains that have survived from ancient times to the present day. Thanks to these studies, we know that life appeared on Earth more than 3.5 billion years ago. During this time, the journey from tiny microorganisms to amazing giant dinosaurs that existed on the planet for nearly 200 million years has come and gone. I suggest we take a break and have some tea.
Excellent idea. Don't forget the cookies.
Excellent idea.
Let's go.
Ah! Were you scared? Keep up, Prickles. The boss is back in town. Everybody's more relaxed here now, I bet, without any dinosaurs.
Oh.
What a funny cutie pie. Who is it?
Well, I guess it's you.
Stop joking around, Prickles. Where are my claws? And fangs? And where are my scales?
I didn't take them.
I said, don't touch anything.
It wasn't me. It was him. But he really was there. And now he's hiding somewhere. Completely alone. He doesn't even have his own name.
Listen, you've been driving me crazy with this imaginary friend. Why would you make up someone when you already have me, huh?
Peter. What do you think? That's a good name.
Well, sit here then, in your chicken shack.
Doco? Doco?
Righty. And what is this?
I found you.
But I was never lost.
I thought of a name for you. Peter.
Uh-huh, thanks. It just doesn't seem to suit a dinosaur.
But you're not really a dinosaur.
Get over it, Prickles. It's temporary. It's gotta be here somewhere. How to become what you want.
But you were only born yesterday, and you already know how to read?
We dinosaurs are not quite there yet, all right? Got it? I'm just looking at the pictures.
Why would you want to be a dinosaur? You're fine as you are.
And what do you know about it? You seen yourself in a mirror?
I have, and I'm okay with it.
Oh, don't lie. You've just accepted it. Being them would be cool.
Could you at least come and meet the others? It's just that nobody believes me.
Are you nuts? Like this? Wait till I become a dinosaur. Then they can look all they want.
Chico, look! Now I've got a new friend. This is Irakli. Irakli, this is Hedgehog. And now, sorry, but me and Irakli are gonna go play and do a lot of interesting stuff. But why a chicken? How is some chicken better than a rabbit? I'd understand if it were a dinosaur, but a chicken?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we can say that it's almost the same thing. Paleontologists have to piece together a picture of the past through tiny details, bone fragments, fossils, and petrified fragments of plants. And only until recently, to get the picture, scientists had to be guided basically by their own imagination. But then, modern methods of study and analysis came to the aid of paleontology. It became possible to accurately determine the age of the samples, find remnants of organic matter in fossils, and even extract DNA fragments in ancient remains. Although previously, it had been believed that DNA cannot survive for more than 600 years. This scientific approach presented many new discoveries in paleontology and dispelled no less errors. So, for example, back in the 20th century, it was thought that velociraptors looked like this. But later studies have shown that these lizards were evolutionarily very close to birds, which means that they probably had feathers. Now, no one is surprised that all modern birds originated from dinosaurs. And the analysis of the genomes of various birds show that the least amount of chromosomal changes in relation to their ancestor was acquired by a chicken. She is actually the closest relative of the dinosaur. So Chico's imaginings are not a fantasy, it's a scientific fact.
Doco, sorry, but I don't think you'd make much of a shrink.
Are you peeking? I found a way.
Let's get out of here, Irakli.
You're gonna make another mess, and everyone's gonna be sure that I've gone mad.
They all go mad when you see that I pulled off. Come on, come with me. Wait till you see this. Look what I found in the archive of Mr. Hat Rockhead. Just what I need. I can become big and strong like that one-toed thing on the video, like a dinosaur.
That requires complement experiments, and I doubt Doco would agree to it.
Huh, what to do? Change the DNA of a carrot?
Don't you dare. That was very dangerous.
Oh, come on, don't exaggerate. Shall we split it? Just imagine, we'll be ginormous reptiles. We'll take over the world.
I don't want to. It's stupid. I'm okay being a hedgehog, thank you very much.
Whatever, Prickles, suit yourself. But if you change your mind, I'll be easy to find. I'll be the massive dinosaur.
Peter?
The chicken fried and chicken steamed.
Peter?
The chicken,
Where are you?
chicken. The chicken fried and chicken steamed. The chicken, chicken.
Yes, I want to be the most important. Yes, I want to be the strangest too. Yes, I want to be the unsurpassed. And frankly speaking, I want to say I'll eat a pot of semolina. I put on a coat with $50 to make it clear to Dad and Mother I will be got the dinosaurs are back.
And chicken steamed. The chicken, chicken. The chicken fried.
Over there.
And the chicken has a crazy
NEC is now knee-high for me. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
We didn't agree to that. Oh, you're really cool. Something like a real dinosaur.
No one knows for sure what a real dinosaur looked like. Doco was saying they even had feathers.
Oh, I knew it.
Where are you going?
You know, dinosaurs are born to conquer the world. And I've already been stuck with you for too long. And Peter, that's a good name. Maybe I'll keep it.
Now they definitely won't believe me that I didn't make you up.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree. How
Peter?
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, you're back.
Chico, where have you been, huh?
That's a nice costume.
It's just nonsense. Just in case you wanted to hug your imaginary friend, but he was imaginary. And here I am.
Happy New Year.